The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Quinshon Judkins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Kinsley Uman-Yellen on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead with Judkins. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Raiders first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Judkins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
6 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. The slot man in motion right. There's a screen set up for Judkins. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Ready, go! They'll try it now with Warren. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Judkins. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really 2 types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, That is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Dolphins.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Darian Porter in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Loss of 1.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That one is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Lathan Ransom. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Vegas.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Swing this one out to White. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The PAT, up and good. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Oh, eh? Hey, uno. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 35 yards.
First and 10.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Tony.
Stroud to throw. It is dropped in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Dolphins 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Back to the air again on second and 10. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of 12. And the Raiders first down.
From begun a give to Judkins. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Williams in motion. That is intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here just past the 30.
A second down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Raiders 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Taking off. He'll try to get there. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Oh, ready.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Stroud. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Reuben hit the line. There for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
All right.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. Quick defense held to no gain.
Campbell on the stop. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
"21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
18.
To throw is Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll be taken down. A big-time play for Vegas. That goes for 58.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will go up by 7.
Dolphins 17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Jackson Smith-Njigba. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18. Let's go.
Now, Stroud. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That gains an even 60 yards.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the number.
And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
set up to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Caleb Ransaw in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Miami. His 2nd TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7.
31. Raiders 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
McGive, it's Judkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay
To
open.
the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Raiders. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
That ties the game.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the quick, right?
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
John Campbell on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the
second and
34-yard
5.
line. Here's
At the
second down and
34-yard
5.
All right. 18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
18. What's up? 11. 19 Texas.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
And how
3
about
yards.
that? 3rd and a mile.
Dolphins.
And they
First
convert
down.
and pick up a first down.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Oh, ready? 18.
Stroud. He's a double man. That's Nacua. Complete. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Miami.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
18. What's that?
On first down, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Ow, that's right. Look the hot, look the hot. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now, a big third down.
On the quick. Hey, uno. Swap. Mother swap. Why Tony? Good eye.
Here's Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Dolphins.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
First and goal.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Hey, uno more. Oh, ready? 118. What's that? Hey, south. Buggy. Level.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
19 Texas. Good night.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Pushed out to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. It is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
Tony.
They'll drop to throw.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 40-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Here comes second down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play and see if they can keep points off the board.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A 46-yard attempt.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to